Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top two stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. Now, before we begin again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these daily uploads, alright? So let's begin right off the bat. Yesterday the market was looking very sus. All right, very sus. I told y'all specifically that we were going to collapse maybe to 45, 40, 45, 30, right? And I also give you a warning that this will be short-lived. Now, is this what I meant by short-lived? Honestly, I don't really know. It's not what I was anticipating as short-lived. I was anticipating something along these lines where we go all the way down here into the open, right? We chill a little bit over here, and then we bounce onto like Wednesday, right? I didn't think this whole thing was going to happen overnight, which is I guess a good and a bad thing, depending on how you position yourself in this market. Now, is this thing a dead cat bounce? Is this too early? Are we going to see? Let me just go on the 1 hour over here. Yeah. So as you can see, this is the floor right over here. It stretches all the way back from December 20th, right? And it broke down. I think this is overnight. Yeah, this was definitely overnight. Broke down over here. It dropped below that level, and now it's retesting again until it gets above it. Until it gets above 4600. Apply caution, right? Like we'll see what will happen at the open. This video is a little bit late. All right, so I'm gonna keep it very brief and to the points, but we definitely have to cover the SPY. So out the gates, we may or may not see a massive move, whether it is to the upside right here all the way up towards like 4620, or to the downside right here. All right, depending on what we do, that would determine how the rest of the week will shape. So it's a very sus situation, very sus. So just apply patience, be very careful, and try not to have a bias and trade what is in the front of you, not what you think is going to happen. Because right now I am neutral, and I cannot tell you exactly where this thing is gonna go. I have no idea. I'm just patiently waiting because the decision will be made very soon. All right. Now, the first stock that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today, that stock is SOFI. All right, and SOFI right now, it had a massive move yesterday. It did, and let's look at the daily chart. The daily chart is at an all-time low. Maybe not an all-time low. No, the all-time low was $10, but it is at a very low price after this massive triple top. One here, one here, one here, followed by the flush, right? And they had some news about them being accepted as a bank or something. Yeah, they got approval for bank charter, and the stock just spiked immediately after hours, right? And right now it's just cooking. It's just in a flag. It's decent looking. I like the way it looks. I like the volume on this. We'll see how this plays out. I like the volume on it. I like the way it looks. And the more I can cook over here, eventually it's gonna make a move in either direction, honestly. And I'll be happy with both. Like if it's to the downside and all of the people who bought the stock yesterday started to take their money off the table and started panicking, that's fine. That could be a shorting opportunity for day trading. All right. And then if it just keeps cooking over here and then just breaks out on the upside at like afternoon, then it will be great for a long, maybe even for a swing. So definitely watch SOFI for today. Definitely watch it for today. I like this one the way it looks. I'm leaning a little bit towards the bullish side, obviously because of the good news. But yeah, that's my very honest opinion on it. The next one that we're gonna talk about Roku. Right? I think I made a video about this. I think I did. I told y'all to watch Roku for a massive move because at like 159 is where I thought this was the bottom. This is where I thought the bottom was in. Right? I made that video. I think it was Saturday or Sunday or Monday nights. I'm not sure, but I did make that video. And right now it's looking pretty good. Consolidation is not good for bears. Bears are probably looking at this, wanting this thing to just collapse, right? But it's not collapsing. It's just chilling over here, consolidating. I think eventually it's gonna make its move higher. I'm patiently waiting. The market obviously needs to turn around because it kind of sort of relies on the market as well. So definitely watch this one for a potential long. I think it will. I think it will go higher. My thoughts and opinions on this one are still not changing. All right. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. We're gonna talk about one, and that one is Apple. Let's talk about Apple real quick. Now Apple is currently up right now. It's obviously following the market. My thoughts on it were leaning a little bit bearish, especially yesterday after I saw this thing. Like if you look on Apple, there is a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, right? And it's very very close to getting through that neckline right there. There's that neckline right there. It's very very close. It's trying to fight it. It's trying to bounce above it. It's doing its best to not get below that line. So until we see some more volume, until we see some shorts getting trapped at this level, um, until we see this line collapse, we can't fully be bearish. And until we see some traps, some shorts getting traps over here, we can't like have full confirmation that we're gonna go all the way up towards 185 and 190. All right. So this one also requires some patience. Again, the market is very very sus. So just chill out and go for the most obvious of plays. All right. Don't be too aggressive and don't have a bias for today. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:20 a.m. Central Time. And this one is a little bit late. It's a little bit late. I know. It's probably gonna be released at like 8:35 ish, depending on how YouTube works. But yeah. And also don't forget to click on subscribe. That way you don't miss out on the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, there's some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.